Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Leverton Review, the YouTube channel where I, Leverton, try to literally review everything. Calm down. I know that's not possible technically. Um, but I review books and movies and TV series and games. So I have a section on my YouTube channel. Check it out, focused on those different series. This one, Leverton on Games, I am reviewing the game Contra. Now, Contra famously is one of the most difficult titles for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The reason it's difficult is because uh, basically you get hit once and you die, and there's no saving. They didn't have save states back then, so like with a lot of NES titles, I decided that the only way that I could actually finish the game was by cheating. So I set up. There is like a Konami code that you can do, which is also pretty infamous in gaming circles. It was one of the first codes, cheat codes that was probably commonly known to the public. So basically, you do the cheat code and you get 30 extra lives in Contra, but it works for other games as well. But what I did is I did infinite lives, infinite ammunition, that's a hard word to say, and also enemies ignore you. So basically, I was platforming a little bit, and then for boss fights, I had to, do a little bit of work. But there's only, I think, 7 or 8 levels in the NES edition, and I was able to beat it in like 20 minutes, and it was an enjoyable little jaunt. So, the things to be critical of Contra, the worst thing is the difficulty level. So, if you don't feel comfortable having infinite lives, then put on some cheat, because I think unless you're a master gamer, you're not going to be able to beat it just by playing it normally. And I think that's a shame, because it has this sort of like, it's not just a platformer. There's like platformer levels, and then there's levels where you like are it's kind of designed to look like you're in a hall and you're shooting down the hall. So they go from like this perspective to this perspective, and then you have other kind of boss fights where you have to shoot up. So I know it's only like 3 different kinds of levels, but it does have a lot more variety than something like, this might be a little bit sacrilege, but it has a little bit more variety than something like Super Mario Brothers 3, because it's just platforming, and there might be like 1 or 2 little puzzles in it, but that it doesn't change the perspective that much. Of course, Super Mario Brothers 3 is much more colorful and, pleasant and engaging than Contra is, because Contra is pretty dark. But I think like the enemy designs in Contra are pretty good. The problem is most people don't get to see them because they die in the first couple of screens. But they have a variety of enemies, and yeah, so fun if you cheat, horrible if you don't, is my opinion. So, how would I rate that? Like, that's a hard question. How do you rate a game like this? I would say I'm gonna give it like maybe a 7 out of 8. 7 out of 10. 8, 7 out of 8. What is that rating system? A 7 out of 10, just because it is a really well designed game. It's just an excruciatingly difficult game. So, kind of have to knock some points off of that. And you get to fight aliens. Like, there is a story to the game where this alien force has landed on Earth, and you are playing a marine who's been sent to this little island to stop them, and you fight an alien at the end that looks remarkably like the alien from Aliens, but it doesn't actually move around that much. So it's not that difficult if you're cheating. So yeah. Yeah, I liked it. What do you think about it? Put your thoughts in the comment section. If you like what I do, please like the videos, please comment on the videos, and most importantly, subscribe to the videos, because then the YouTube algorithm will know that people actually like what I do. I'm trying to get to 10 subscribers by the end of June, so I think that we can do it. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.